Number 8, Mike Sabin.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question for the Minister for Social Development. What difference do social workers make in protecting our most vulnerable children from abuse and neglect?
The Honourable Paul
Mr Speaker, around 1,300 child, youth and family social workers deal with more than 400 notifications of abuse and neglect every day in New Zealand. Social workers often bear the brunt of criticism when things go wrong, but the fact is they do the job because they care, and every day they do the best they can to protect New Zealand. Ultimately, they save children's lives. Today is National Social Workers Day, and I think it's our chance to thank them for the job that they do on behalf of our children and most vulnerable families.
Mike Sabin.
Supplementary to the Minister. Thank you, Mr Speaker. How is the government supporting more services to families who might benefit from working with a social worker?
The Honourable Paul Bennett.
Mr Speaker, as I've said, we know that social workers can and do make a difference with our families, and particularly those that are most vulnerable. That is why this government has provided extra funding to increase the number of frontline social workers. There will be 80 frontline social workers with 16 new supervisors, and more than half of that number are already at work now. We've also announced an extra 149 full-time social workers in our low decile schools. Most of them are on board working and making a difference.
Mike Sabin.
Supplementary to the Minister. What has been some of the recent data trends of New Zealand's child abuse statistics?
The Honourable Paul Bennett.
Mr Speaker, it's been quite interesting. In the most recent child, youth and family figures, we've seen the first drop in substantiated cases of abuse for at least the last 8 years, granted only by 4% of substantiated abuse and findings. However, notifications have gone up. Those that required further action, so follow-up, went up, but actual substantiated has gone down. I think it's too soon to tell whether this will continue or whether it's a trend, but it would be fair to say that that is, if nothing else, encouraging. Also, child, youth and family meet or exceed 97% of their targets in the year 11-12, including notification response, comparing that to in 2005-2006, where they were only meeting about 42%. So, I mean, they've doubled their response time, and they're seeing less substantiated cases of abuse.
Question number 9, Mojo Mathers.